In this video, we will completely restore the jaw of a random person for free. We will show everything from the diagnostic stage, which you can do even if you are in another city, to the final result. You will be able to compare what it was like before the implantation and how it looks after. We will be looking for a random person in a shopping mall in the city of Tayumen. We will approach random people and ask them to take a survey, which will help us determine if they are suitable candidates for dental implants. And if the candidate is suitable, we will offer them a free dental restoration. Watch this video until the end to find out how you can win a free dental implant.
Hello. We have a short survey. We're asking people how much time they spend on oral care. Could I have just a second of your time? Could I have just a second of your time? May I have a moment of your attention? Do you have just a minute for a quick question? Literally 30 seconds.
The primary and overarching goal of our social project was to genuinely help a randomly selected patient, a completely random individual, to fully restore all of their teeth in the unfortunate event of total tooth loss. Additionally, we aim to clearly show and comprehensively explain to you how this innovative technology actually functions, from its very initial stages all the way through to its complete and final implementation.
Do you have just a minute? Literally? All right, go ahead. May I ask you something? I'll just say something quickly. I'll literally take just a minute of your time and tell you about the topic. Do I need a pager or something? No, our topic is completely different.
We diligently tried to locate our patient right in the very first shopping mall we encountered and came across in the bustling city of Tyumen, Russia. We searched for patients for 5 to 6 hours.
And I wanted to know how old you are approximately. You look great. Yeah. Not 70, 60 plus. 60 plus. Let's put 18 plus. 75. I'll write down 60. How many of your own and non-artificial ones do you have at the moment? Well, about 2/3 of mine, 2/3 of yours. All artificial. All right. Well, yeah, 50-50. 50-50. What dental procedures have you had in the past year? Could you tell me? I had them all pulled out. Did you say that in the city? All right. They said to choose all. There you go. Do you have dental prosthetics installed? Do you have them? Yes. Yes, I have a bridge. The thing is, today we're, in a sense, offering a complete restoration of the jawbone, either the upper or lower one. Dentistry of diameter. It will take 3 days to do, absolutely free of charge. Isn't this the kind of show we have going on? No, I won't do it for her. Wouldn't you like to? No. All right. I don't have time for a while.
It was difficult for them to agree to this procedure right on the spot because we, as they say, wanted to do it like hotcakes. Here's the patient, we do the diagnostics, set the date for the implantation procedure, and everything is ready.
Would you like to get a jaw for yourself? An upper or lower one absolutely free? No. Listen, can I don't know, offer to restore one of your jaws for free? You don't mind at all? No? Why? I've already got them inserted. It's completely free if you don't mind. The only thing that's free is cheese.
We couldn't convince them. We spent a long time discussing with the team what to do because we wanted to do this as quickly as possible to show it to you again. So we decided to invite a relative, my relative, in fact my father. He actually happens to be one of those typical patients. He was scheduled for implant procedures 3 times, and 3 times he didn't show up. In other words, he kept finding reasons not to go. He's terribly afraid. He's been going around for a very long time, practically without any teeth at all. At every stage, we'll show you how it all happened. He'll share his impressions, of course, and you'll also see the final result.
Good afternoon. My name is Ismogila Vilchan Ilyatsevich, and I am 67 years old. My parents were ordinary people. My father worked as a mechanic here in the village for a long time. We lived in Kazakhstan and then we moved here. My mother worked at a school. She worked as a technical staff member at the school. I have 45 years, 43 of which are field experience, specifically at a field site. It's called a hazardous production facility, which means the process there is non-stop. It doesn't stop even for a moment, constantly running, whether it's rain, snow or frost. Everything keeps working all the time. The work is intense and dangerous, especially for the concentrator operator. It's hazardous. I guess I've had my fill of that constant noise at the drilling site. The hum never stops, 24 hours a day. That's probably why now I crave silence. In 2022, I retired. I left my job. I left the north, quit my job and moved to Tayumen. I like my job. Even though the conditions were tough, I got used to it somehow. I thought I'd just go there for a while like everyone else thinks. Everyone in the north believes it's temporary. I figured I'd just work quickly, make some money, and leave. But it turns out that's not how it works. Now, after spending some time in Tumen, I realize I don't feel comfortable there. And we bought a little house in the village. It's quiet, peaceful, and spacious. There's always something to do, always on the move, because that's the life of a retiree. While working, I saw him outside, so I built something for the grandkids. A little hill for sledding. I'm waiting for them, and they want to come visit their grandpa too. I didn't clear the snow here. I left it for the grandkids. I made sort of a tunnel for them to play in and left the snow in the yard for now. Well, here we'll have a shed. We want to keep chickens here, maybe a dozen or so. And this is our bathhouse, a modest little banya. The banya gets hot. It's nice here, warm. This year I built a slide for the kids here. They call me, Grandpa, come pick us up. We'll come visit soon on the slide. Bye for now. I tried it myself, but honestly it's a bit scary for me now that I'm an old pensioner. The main thing is I'll be celebrating. All of this, of course, is nice, but I really worry about my teeth. I get terribly anxious. I just hope I don't fall and hurt myself somewhere. Getting your teeth treated. Not everyone does it, you know, even if they hurt. What can I say? So when I was young, I was 23 years old, I went up north with good teeth, and after some time there I even started losing teeth. But I think it was because of the north, because of the cold, since while working in minus 60 degrees, for example, we drink hot tea and then go back outside. So it was all that, being outside. Hot tea, the temperature, those kinds of things, the temperature affects your teeth.
He's terribly afraid. He's been going around for a very long time, almost completely without teeth in his upper jaw, and you'll definitely see that in the video as well. And here, as they say, the decisive solution, probably mine or our team's, we said that it was necessary.
My teeth are in bad shape right now. I practically have no teeth. I have nothing to chew with, so I need to take care of this. After all, I decided to take my teeth seriously this time. I never really paid attention before, but now I'm going to really focus on my teeth. So now we're finally going, that's it. We're going to Tumen to get tests done, to do all the necessary analyses so I can prepare for the surgery to get new teeth. Honestly, who wouldn't want to have good teeth? And of course, a nice smile, so that your smile looks good. At first I was afraid of all this. Of course I was scared. I watched videos, I saw how the surgery is done, and it was kind of frightening. My stomach started to hurt because I couldn't chew my food, so I finally decided to go for implants. I'll get all the implants done. I think everything will be fine.
How do you prepare for dental implants? First and foremost, you will need to get comprehensive blood tests done. Second, you should have a detailed 3D scan taken. And third, it is essential to get yourself into a truly positive and optimistic mindset. The first and most important stage is, of course, diagnostics. The patient is always given a scan, a 3D scan, where the doctor can examine the bone, the teeth, and what's currently happening with the jaw and facial system in detail from different angles and planes. The next step is to schedule the day of the implantation procedure.
The patient, upon arriving at the clinic, proceeds directly and without delay to consult with the attending surgeon.
How are you feeling? Well, I'm trying to keep a fighting spirit, but I'm still nervous. I was anxious last night, didn't even sleep. And my blood pressure went up this morning just a little, probably from worrying, I think. Someone from the clinic called me and said, "There's nothing to worry about. Don't be nervous. Everything will be painless. The doctors are good." All I can think about is when the very first stage of the treatment will start, how I'll handle it and what kind of pain I might feel. Because after about 15 minutes, if there's no more pain, a person gets used to it, and once you've adjusted, you realize there's no pain, you relax, and the process just goes on as it should. I also keep thinking about what will happen next when I leave, how I'll talk, what my speech will be like, what kind of accent I'll have, how I'll get used to these teeth, what sensations I'll have, if there will be pain. I was thinking all sorts of things, like when I leave, it will hurt, maybe nothing will help, not even painkillers. I went over all of this in my head today just in case. But here, they calmed me down, so let's hope for the best.
The oral surgeon implantologist installs the implants. After the implants are placed, the patient is carefully handed over to the prosthodontist. This is the doctor who will be crafting your future teeth on the implants. And after that, the patient calmly goes home. That's the end of the first day, which usually lasts 2, at most 3 days.
Today, according to the plan, we had surgery for ALL-ON-6, both upper and lower jaws. There were no issues with the lower jaw. There was a sufficient amount of bone tissue, preserved roots, and the positions of the teeth were also clear. On the upper jaw, there were no teeth at all, and there was a lack of bone in the area of the molars, meaning the 6th and 7th teeth. The surgery went quite successfully and very quickly. The patient felt very comfortable throughout the procedure. He is lying horizontally, almost as if he is sleeping, on a very comfortable orthopedic mattress. Pleasant music is playing in the office, and there are 2 assistants, sometimes even 3 if needed.
The patient had been without teeth for a very long time and did not wear removable dentures. All the teeth were subject to complete removal, and we plan to use the ALL-ON-6 technique. Therefore, according to our team's decision and the specialist's opinion, bone grafting, specifically a sinus lift, was absolutely necessary.
If your situation has become severe and it happened because of fear from previous appointments, you shouldn't be afraid. The longer you wait, the harder it usually is to fix your situation. Your muscles get used to it, your jaw gets used to it, and you yourself get used to living this way. You come to terms with it. With each passing year, the fear only grows stronger. Now, both the technology and the training of doctors are much better, as well as the understanding of how everything works and how to do what's best for the patient. You just need to find a truly good and reliable specialist whom you can completely trust, someone who genuinely makes you feel comfortable and at ease throughout the entire process, and then diligently work closely with them to achieve your desired outcomes.
Another very important point is the precision of the construction. That's why in our clinic we achieve this through digital technologies and a modern approach. That is, our highly skilled dental technician first meticulously scans our precise impressions, then immediately after the comprehensive scanning process, carefully reproduces and accurately models them on a sophisticated computer screen. After that, everything is precisely sent to a specialized advanced milling machine, a remarkably intelligent robotic device that, with astonishingly precise micron-level accuracy, expertly mills out our future dental tooth and its supporting framework, so to speak. And then, almost like a skilled and meticulous artist or a masterful sculptor, he carefully paints and precisely colors our future, beautiful and perfectly formed teeth, giving them the most natural, authentic, and aesthetically pleasing color and appearance possible, ensuring a truly stunning and harmonious result. The next and final stage is the delivery of the work, or the stage of fitting the finished dental prosthesis. The patient is usually invited on the 3rd day, the clinic invites the patient, and the new teeth are fitted for the patient. Of course, the patient is always given all the necessary recommendations, especially instructions on how to care for their teeth. What should they do in the next 3 months? I'd like to talk about the medication package. Why do we call it a package? Because it really is a huge package of medications, which is always provided to every patient completely free of charge. Thanks to this medical support, we guarantee the result and minimize all risks practically to zero. So this is a very important point.
The whole process was painless. No one experienced any pain, neither during the tooth extractions I had nor during the implant placement. There was absolutely no pain at all. In terms of how long it felt, they had already placed the implants for me, put in the teeth, these very teeth that you can see on the screen now. But of course there is a sensation in the mouth, as if there is a foreign object that's there, and my speech has changed a little, become somewhat distorted. But the doctor said that all of this will improve over time, that it just takes time, because I had been without teeth for almost 10 years, and then suddenly I have teeth, so it won't happen right away. It will take some time for everything to recover, and for me to get used to these implant teeth, and my speech will gradually return to normal. When I came to the clinic, I talked to a patient who had just gotten implants, and he told me that everything was fine, not to be afraid, and that also played a big role for me. When I came out after they put in the teeth, of course, my first feeling, my emotions, it was, well, surprise, surprise, surprise that I could see. I realized that I had changed, that somehow my face had straightened out, my lip was lifted.
In general, when it comes to the cost of dental services, in most cases, in most clinics, the conversation with the patient always goes like this. Either come to us and we'll tell you on the spot, or we can't tell you over the phone, or they give the patient a starting price. And of course, the patient doesn't really understand, especially for foreigners, traveling just for a consultation and then finding out in the end that it's financially out of reach for them, that it's actually quite a significant financial burden. That's exactly why, specifically in our clinic, we actually have a fixed price. We never tell our patients a starting price and then, as they say, let things play out however they may. Absolutely not. We immediately inform patients of the price right at the stage of the phone conversation. We give the final cost, so our patient, before they come to us, or even before they decide to come, knows the exact price down to the last ruble, and it will not change under any circumstances when you visit us.
My entire life changed quite dramatically. I was already fully retired, not actively working at all. I had previously quit my long-term job, but now, after I finally got my teeth completely done, my whole perception of myself and the world truly changed. I genuinely started to feel much more confident within myself. I even managed to get a new job again, even though I am officially retired. I actually went back to work. And then, when everything was completely finished and settled, of course, every single day I look in the mirror. Everyone washes up somewhere, right? And I look intently in the mirror, and well, I don't even really know how to precisely put it into words, but overall, I just felt incredibly good about myself. I honestly don't know how else to adequately say it. Before, of course, you couldn't really properly chew anything at all. You just swallowed everything whole. That's precisely how it was. You couldn't even truly call it eating. You simply swallowed everything down. Now, after getting my new teeth, after having them carefully put in, of course, I can truly eat many different kinds of foods, delicious fruits, even quite hard foods. In general, I've started to eat properly and healthily, you could say, to have a truly full and satisfying diet. I've always loved, for example, eating a crisp, fresh apple at night. That was my cherished habit when I still had all my natural teeth. When I unfortunately lost them, it became incredibly difficult and quite challenging to continue this simple pleasure. And when you're working somewhere in a professional team environment, of course, everything truly changes quite dramatically because people inevitably start to look at you differently, perhaps even with a subtle shift in their perception. When you have your own healthy natural teeth, you can clearly see it reflected in their eyes. They genuinely look at you in a different, more positive way. And then, when you get your new, beautiful teeth put in, sparkling white and wonderfully shiny, looking really nice and perfectly natural, people definitely notice. They truly look at you with admiration. Sometimes they even politely ask where you had them done, inquiring about the process and how it was, because they themselves often want to get the very same kind of excellent teeth. They will certainly ask where you had them done, curious about your experience. So for those individuals who are currently thinking about it or perhaps planning to do it in the near future, I would most definitely say with absolute certainty, please don't be afraid at all. I'll say it again for emphasis. Don't be afraid. Gather your inner courage. Don't be scared or hesitant. Go ahead and get your teeth done without delay. You'll truly feel it for yourself. You'll experience a profound new sense of confidence. You'll have much more self-assurance and inner strength, and you'll quickly realize you can achieve so much more in your life. In my specific case, I even successfully got a new job after that, because without teeth I simply couldn't allow myself to do that. It's just not right or appropriate to go around without teeth in many social and professional situations. So I sincerely advise everyone, gather your courage and of course, stay in close touch with your supportive close relatives and dear friends so they can provide you with invaluable support. Come with you, sit in that comfortable chair, and everything will undoubtedly be fine. You won't feel any pain whatsoever. You just need a little bit of patience, that's all. There's absolutely no pain. I say this with complete confidence and conviction. There's no pain at all during the procedure. The doctors are exceptionally good. They give excellent anesthetic shots, and you can just sit there comfortably and not feel anything at all. You just need to have courage and strong willpower. Just come and take that very important first step towards a brighter smile and a more confident you.
While creating this video, we realized just how important it is to help people who don't have the means to restore their smile on their own. Most often, of course, this is due to financial reasons, so we decided to hold a contest and help one of you fully restore both jaws, your entire oral cavity. We will pay for your tickets to our center, round trip, provide free accommodation, and of course, restore your smile for free. Subtitle editor, T. Gorilova.